Gujarat State Education Board, Social Science, Standard 9th, Unit 1, Rise of British Rule in India. Part 4, Economic Impact of the Company's Rule in India. India was a rich trading country before the rule of the East India Company, but during their rule it became just a producer of raw materials for the British factories. Due to the dual policy, the British got the right to collect revenue from Bihar, Orissa, and Bengal without responsibility of people's welfare. While the Nawab had responsibility but no right to collect revenue. Bengal, which exported cotton cloth, raw silk, sugar, jute, and muslin, lost all its wealth after the dual policy and was economically ruined. The harsh tax policy of the British made the Indian farmers debtors. There were unfair taxes put on the Indian cloth industries. The Indian industries collapsed. The Indian artisans became poor and unemployed. The Indian weavers of Bengal were forced to sign contracts with the British traders, so they had to sell their products to them in the time decided, and if they failed or refused, they were lashed or jailed. Every village which was self-reliant and rich became dependent and poor. However, some positive things like the first railway line was built between Bombay and Thana, the steamer service was started between India and England, Bombay, Madras and Calcutta ports were developed. Social impact of the company's rule in India. During the rule of the East India Company, the newspapers increased the spirit of freedom of speech and thought among the people. There were many evil customs prevailing in the Indian society, like sati, female infanticide, and child marriage. Reformers like Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Durga Ram Mehta, and Bairamji Malbari got laws passed against the practices of evil customs with the help of the British. English education was introduced in India because of Lord Macaulay, and universities were set up in Madras, Bombay, and Calcutta because of the efforts of Charles Wood. There was demand for Indian people who knew English for work in the British administration. Those who knew English made demands from the British for social reforms in the Indian society. Thank you friends for watching. See you in the next lesson.